Two injured reserve players activated, another player put on IR, a couple of different roster moves, and a seventh round conditional draft pick. It's Talk That Shit Tuesday, y'all. Pull on up, sound off, most importantly, talk that shit. It all goes down next right here on Hammers.House.
I know that's just in my mind. I know everything is just in my mind. Do you really want to be famous? Do you really want to be a superstar? Do you really want to get dangerous? Do you even know where the groupies are? Bitches out here be shameless. And I really wonder where the parents are. Look around, everything changes. It feels like I've been buried alive.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the official, the original, the only house for Las Vegas Raiders news, rumors, updates, live streams, and reactions. Welcome to Hammers.House. Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday night wherever you guys are at. We had to bring it back with the classic intro. It's been a while since I heard Buried Alive, so I wanted to run that back for y'all just one time. Shout out to Holly in the building. Shout out to Ace Rasta, Wappen Boss. Way I say, way I know. Alfredo's in the building. My brother Bourbon. Salute, 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 salute. For those that are coming on in, if you haven't already, if you're new to the channel, I'm going to teach you a thing or two. Break them thumbs, hit them subs, smash the bell. I see Spicy's in the building. Salute, salute, salute. Much love to you guys over there. We are on Facebook tonight. We are on Twitter. We're on Twitch. We're on YouTube. You guys want to join the conversation? Pull on up to YouTube and hit that subscribe button. Last time we were on for a legit live, Sunday doesn't count because Sunday was fantasy football, or at least was supposed to be fantasy football, but it was Thursday night, the Thursday night game. A huge turnout, a lot of viewers, a lot of new subscribers. So thank you for those that hit that subscribe button on Thursday night. Much love, much appreciation. I couldn't be happier. I did put the post up on IG, the year in review, the other day, and I just want to thank you guys, each and every single one of you guys that are in the chat, those that are potentially going to be watching later. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. This has been a really good year. I still most definitely would love to close out the year at 5K. We're a little over 500, we're like 570 something away, but almost 3,000 new subscribers this year. Thank you guys. And like I said, 2023 can only go up. I'm not going anywhere, y'all. Let's just put that out there right now. I will not be going anywhere. EJ, what up? Isaac Medina was good. Salute to you guys. Let's get into it. We'll go with the roster moves first. This was actually done about an hour ago, and this is courtesy of Raiders PR. We signed guard Netani Muti to the active roster. We signed linebacker Kanai. Kanai Mauga to the practice squad. We signed guard Willie Wright to the practice squad. And like I said before, we do have one guy that's on IR, not potentially. He is on IR. Jayon Brown has been placed on the reserve injured list. Yesterday, we had signed Jordan Merida to the practice squad and Hronis Grasu to the active roster. That was Sunday. As you guys know, John Simpson was waived, and so was Lester Cotton as well. In other Raiders-related news, the Arizona Cardinals are waiving Trayvon Mullen, cornerback that we had for a few years. We traded him just before the start of the season. He played 42 snaps against the Cardinals last night in that rout of a beating that they got in the Giant Toaster in the desert. As a result of Trayvon Mullen being waived, Arizona has sent us a seventh rounder. It would have jumped to 6 if he had played in 2 more games, but hey, it's still another additional draft pick for us, so I'm perfectly fine with that. The betting line is already out for this upcoming matchup as we play the New England Patriots. It was supposed to be a primetime game on Sunday night, but was flexed for the NFC East rival game between the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. And now we will be playing at 4 o'clock Eastern time, 1 Pacific. It's supposed to be on Fox. I'm not 1,000% sure if this game is going to be nationally televised, but I'm under the assumption that it would be, considering that matchup between the Commanders and Giants, I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be a nationally televised 4 o'clock game. So I think we still have the nationwide spotlight. I hope we do. If that's the case, I will be here front and center live for you guys this coming Sunday. I will double check just to make sure, though. But as of right now, and we're still days away from this matchup, the money line has the Patriots favored at minus 115. You bet 115, you'd win 100. The Raiders are at minus 105. So it's pretty much even. You bet 105 to win 100 with that one. Against the spread, minus 1 at minus 108 for the Patriots, plus 1 at minus 112 for the Raiders. The over-under as of right now is 44.5. We will be doing a matchup preview. I'm going to reach out to Beantown at some point after this live. I'm hoping to have him on. I think we'll do the matchup preview most likely. I'm trying to shoot for Thursday, but I might even try to do it tomorrow after we wrap up the presser, the weekly presser of Derek Carr and Devontae Adams. Tomorrow is the first official day of practice for this coming week. So we will have the most updated injury report as it comes out, which is normally after 6 Eastern time, 3 p.m. Pacific. So I'll make sure to give that, guys, to you while we're live as well. I see a lot of other people are coming on in right now. Mike Mayhem Raider, Raider Chaos, Matthew Mayer, number 1, 2, 3, Al's Ghost, Raider Nation Cali, and KJ. Julio Coolio, what is good, brother? It really sucks to watch Zach Wilson have all that talent but has zero brain power. That's a fact. Look, all he's worried about is throwing bombs and banging moms. So shout out to him. Rob, the resident meathead, salute. Getting a good fitting tux was a mission. Bro, I know the feeling, but I also had an Italian tailor, so I was good to go. You guys should always, when you're getting fitted for a suit, those are words of the wise for all the guys out there. Yeah, make sure to find yourself a good Italian tailor. You'll be set. Raider Dangerfield, salute. Mason Blue, what's good? Tina McCoy, salute, salute, salute. Welcome back. Halo, my brother. Yeah, we have to have a conversation later, most definitely. Yeah, we have to talk later. I know you're not in trouble. The Nation Nightmare, salute. Darth Raider, salute. Big Mike, salute. Raul, salute. Sean Johnson, the unofficial producer of Hammers.House. Appreciate everybody that's coming on in here right now. Break them thumbs, hit them subs, smash the bell. We do have other Raider news to get into. So earlier today, Todd McShay released his first 2023 mock draft. And as it stands right now, we have the 8th overall pick. And with his mock draft, and again, this is the first of many, obviously, when it comes to Todd McShay and Mel Kiper as well, and the rest of these draft guru gods. I guess that's what they call themselves. With the 8th overall pick, we drafted Texas Tech defensive end Tyree Wilson. Look, I looked at the tape. There was a highlight tape that I saw today from this year. Look, from what I saw, I think it's just pure strength and power is what his biggest suits are and his strongest suits are right now. I didn't really see any crazy swim moves. I didn't see legitimate bull rushes. A lot of the tackles, it's just straight power and strength. I'm going to keep an eye on him. I think once the offseason comes, I will start doing a lot more homework on this guy. For me, and this has been like this for the last couple of years, especially since I've been doing this, these draft analysts will come out with certain names, positions, what have you. It's a guy that they think will fit the system, right? When it comes to our Raiders, at least last year, it was best man, best available. I want to sit there. They put this name out there for us right now, and I guess I'm going to get a feel for this. Pause. I'm going to start breaking down tape. once the season ends, watch a little bit more on this kid and see what the possibilities are, most definitely. D. Bernie, what's good? Matthew Moore, they haven't practiced since Thursday's game? No, absolutely not. Their regular practices for a new week start on Wednesdays. So that's when we will get everything in. We'll get everything tomorrow in regards to the injury report and everything. Like I said, Jayon Brown has been put on IR. Hunter Renfrow and Darren Waller, which I was going to get into next. As of right now, we should see them activated. We should see them for the Sunday matchup against the Patriots. Definitely some help we need. We really need help with the offensive line and defense as well. But let's see. It'd be nice to have these guys back. So we will see what the possibilities are this coming week. Wild Turkey, salute, my brother. Like I said, there's nothing. I haven't seen anything where it said they've officially been activated yet, but we shall see exactly what they plan on doing. Waller only played 5 games this season. He hasn't played since re-injuring the hamstring after only 8 plays in October against the Chiefs. Renfrow, he's only played 6 games. He's been dealing with he went down with the concussion earlier in the season, and then was dealing with the oblique injury, which put him on the IR November 10th. So again, we're waiting. We should hear something most likely tomorrow. There should be some news that breaks in regards to that moving forward and what's going on for them if they're going to be available this coming Sunday. We shall see as we get closer and closer to the game. Let's see if I'm missing anybody in here. I am not. All right. So there's been a lot to talk about. I went through pretty much the stuff that is the most recent. I really kind of, after Thursday, didn't want to talk about the game. We spoke to Thor. Thor called in on Sunday, even though Sunday morning is supposed to be fantasy start sit 'em. There was no pregame show for us because we played Thursday. But just having a conversation with him, and we were on for about a good 15 minutes. It really made me think about a lot of things with this team moving forward. Really, Rob? Why do I feel like you've been a member for like the longest time? Welcome to the family, brother. The resident meathead. Welcome to the family. You guys want to support me and support the channel. The membership is pinned to the top alongside the Hammers.House merch as well. And if you guys are watching on YouTube, most likely on your computers, I don't think you can see it on TV, but the merch is actually right under me right now on YouTube, whether it's on your TV or computer. But there's a couple of different merchandise, shirts, tees, hoodies, all that stuff. So cop your stuff, y'all. Carrie, salute. Appreciate you pulling on up. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Anthony Provencio, what is good, man? Salute. Today is about you guys. I just said that from the jump. I haven't really heard anything on him, Scott. It's another one I'd have to start doing some research on. I haven't really heard much on the guy, but look, we waived oh my God, John Simpson. I guess they weren't too thrilled what he did when he filled in on Thursday night, and Lester Cotton, who we really didn't see that much, as high as they were on him throughout training camp and the preseason. So look, saves us some money in a sense, I guess, but we have holes now, and I haven't heard anything on Alex Bars. We should be, like I said, the injury report will be out tomorrow, so we should get more detailed information as these guys release it on tomorrow evening. I am going to do this because, look, I'm bringing it back for you guys as long as you guys can behave yourselves and be respectful. And you guys are limited. I'm giving you like 2 minutes, and I don't want it out of control on here either. But today is Talk That Shit Tuesday. I haven't done this in a long time, and it's about the nation. I want to hear you guys sound off. Give your thoughts and opinions right now, the current state of the team, this team moving forward, and that's really it. Today, again, it's about you guys. So I'm putting the link in the chat right now. I am screening people as well. So yeah, pull on up, guys. Let's have a good time for a little bit. I don't think I'm going to be on too long. I didn't realize my big bro was on, and now Wasted's on as well. So I'm just doing this to have some fun at this point. Like I thought people cool Kev. Exactly. um yeah, I want to talk to you guys. I want to hear from you guys. Obviously, we're not on StreamYard today. Oh, I'm sorry, we're not on Stream Labs today. We're on StreamYard. So I'm doing this for you guys. So if you guys want to pull on up and sound off, you're more than free to. Like I said, I will be screening people as they come on in. So if I let you in, obviously, you can come on in and chill for a little bit. If not, oh well. Sorry, guys. Oh yeah, and for those that haven't yet, because I really haven't mentioned it, I am now on TikTok. It's the same as the IG handle. It's Hammers.House. We're actually on the verge of 500 on there. I've only been using this account maybe a little over a week and a half. I'm gonna try to get that to 1,000 as quickly as possible, and we can do lives. I can do a simulcast and add that on top of all the other platforms we've been live on for what, the year and a half we've been doing this. Texas Tech kid would be more of a 3-4 defensive end, 40. Yeah, yeah, and that I was, like I said, I was looking at the tape before, but it looks, I don't know, a couple of times where I looked, it looked like they had him at the interior every once in a while as well. So I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm gonna have to do more research on him. The one highlight tape I saw was on YouTube, was like a 3.5 minute highlight of him, and this was from all this season. So I definitely want to dig more in and find some more information on him and see what the possibilities are. I think we can win out. Jets can lose 3 games, and Pats and Chargers can lose a game as well. So Matthew, I'm glad that you brought that up because it was something that I wanted to discuss with you guys as well today. Look, we saw this situation last year. The situation was slightly different. We're sitting right now at 5-8. We were 6-7 when we hit this situation last year. Last year, there were some teams that helped us. The Jaguars dog walked the hell out of the Colts. The Texans, no Vaseline, the Chargers, and we handled our business 4 games straight, including the season finale versus our division rival LA Chargers to get into the wild card. So this is a scenario that we have right now. This is our playoff scenario, and all 5 of these things must happen in order for us to even have a shot at the playoffs. Scenario number 1, and again, all these have to happen for us to get in. The Patriots must lose 2 of their 4 final games, 1 to us. They have to lose to us to this weekend, then they would have to lose another game before the season end. Number 2, the Chargers must lose 2 of their final 4 games. Possibility. I haven't seen their schedule, but I'm going to look into that. The Jets must lose 2 of their final 4 games as well. The Jags, who we lost to a couple of weeks ago, must lose 1 of their final 4. We have to win the remaining 4 games on our schedule. That is the only way that we can get into the playoffs. All 5 of those scenarios have to happen, guys. So, look, again, this is deja vu, just slightly tweaked. 5-8. Last year was 6-7. We'll see, man. We'll see. What's your take on Bo Nix? Look, I'm an Oregon fan. I'm a University of Texas fan. I like Bo Nix. I know other people aren't too crazy about him. I wouldn't mind having him. I don't know what his draft stock is right now. Another one I would have to look into. But he's a quarterback that I've enjoyed following. Look, there have been quarterbacks that have played for Oregon that I've been fans of. I've been admirers of. Unfortunately, yeah, I did watch Herbert at Oregon. Am I a fan of him now? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. John L, what's up? Browns already lost 1. We didn't play them though either. So I don't think it has anything to do with us. Chargers got Titans, Rams, Chargers, and Broncos. Titans, they could potentially lose. Rams is now up in the air with Baker Mayfield. Broncos, yeah, they're winning that one. Jags, Cowboys are going to dog walk them. Chargers got Titans, Colts, Rams, and Broncos. That's going to be, Chargers is going to be very tough. Bo's a project with talent. Okay. Bro, that route San Francisco put on. Yeah, is it true that Brady went off again on the sideline? Because it was mentioned to me the other day, but I didn't see it. Did he blow up again on the sideline? You know, something I'm thinking about it now because I'm thinking about Brady blowing up. I would really love the opportunity to see just one time. I know he's a good Christian boy, but just one time, especially with things that have gone on this year. We've seen camera shots on the sideline. I wish I could have Devontae Adams on here for an interview and ask him, has he be real with all of us? Have you ever heard Derek Carr curse just once? I would love to see Derek Carr blow up just one time on Josh McDaniels and just let everything out, where it'll be an eye opener for not just his team, his teammates, but for us as Raider Nation. I think that would be freaking sick. Oh, that was it? He just cried to the refs? Yeah, that's nothing new, though. Oh, God, D. Pause. You would like to see Carr go the fuck off. Me too. Look, there's certain moments in life where you see things or you hear things that Rick Glenn. So we got a new sound effect just for this because it won't work directly through Streamlabs or even OBS. So I appreciate you on the $5 super chat, but guys, we really bringing it back today. For those from the day ones, do y'all remember? Do y'all remember CBM? If y'all remember CBM, just give me a thumbs up, and then I'm gonna play the sound effect for you guys. Don't say it, just give me a thumbs up if you remember CBM. I'm waiting. I want to see if y'all remember CBM. D remembers CBM. Robert remembers CBM. All right, before I answer your question, again, thank Rick Glenn. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the $5 super chat. But yeah, we're doing this from here on out when the super chats come in, y'all. we bringing it back, y'all. Will Waller and Renfrow play this weekend? Any update? Also, why didn't Waller play on Thursday? Waller said he was ready. All right. So this is a two-part question that I'm going to definitely answer for you. And shout out to you, Pyro. Thank you for pulling on up, brother. With Waller and him saying that he was ready, right? They were on a very short week. There's no way in hell you had the time to get this practice in and be ready for this game. Now, an interview that he did a couple of weeks back, he stated that he was running routes, and that's where he re-aggravated the hamstring, and he was placed on the IR. Again, it was mind-boggling to me that he wasn't placed on IR after that game versus the Chiefs because he was inactive for those games, those 4 or 5 games after the Chiefs game on October 10th. They waited about a month later to put him on IR. I told you guys how I feel about, not how I feel, but in regards to the hamstring injury, it is very tricky. It's a very delicate injury. It's not like I'm not making jokes about it. I'm not, because I've encountered them myself, so I know how tricky these things are. With me, I re-aggravated mine warming up, kicking field goals. I wasn't running routes, cutting like that, but I'm telling you one thing, when it comes to an injury like that, when it comes to a lot of injuries, and this goes for Derek Carr as well with him breaking his leg and a lot of people thinking that he's afraid to run. It's truly a mental thing where you're afraid that you can do the wrong step, the wrong move, or whatever, that you are going to re-aggravate. I know it's a difference between a hamstring injury and a broken leg, but it's always in the back of an athlete's mind of them potentially re-injuring whatever the injury was with one wrong move. I've dealt with it. I know what it's like. That's why I'm saying this isn't something I can legit, like, it's something I can't joke about because I've gone through it. Will they play this weekend? As of right now, I'm under the belief that they will be active. They will be returning this coming Sunday. We will know for sure when they release the updated injury report after practice tomorrow evening. I will be live tomorrow with our weekly DC and Devontae press conference. So I believe, I'm pretty sure while we do the live, they will have that injury report out. So let's just stay tuned. Let's keep our fingers crossed. I would really like to have these guys back and see what the possibilities are for the remaining 4 games for us. I just read off the scenarios right now, what it would take for us to get in. We play this out as it goes. I've been saying it for weeks. We take this on a week-by-week basis. We got punched in the mouth at the tail end of that game. Patrick Graham calling man with seconds left. I don't know why the corner wouldn't be like, fuck you, I am bailing and I'm playing deep. But, and also, look, I was happy we got this guy. We claimed him off waivers and Jerry Tillery. But you knocking the ball out of Mayfield's hand when they had no timeouts and the clock was running, for that, you're getting this. Sorry, not sorry. I'm glad you're here, but that was your biggest fuck up already as a Raider, man. And please, have some discipline and think twice before you do something that fucking dumb again, because that definitely costed us tremendously. Am I missing anybody? Sean H is in here. Alfredo was good. T. Disley said Waller needs to stop rapping. Yeah, I heard his new song. Is it Turf Toe? Dude, you can't rap. I feel bad for your injury and shit, but you can't rap worth a shit. Sinister Rain was good, brother. The boss with the sauce, Alfredo. Sean H said, what the hell is going on with this team? I have never seen a team lose in so many games. Look, I've said it when I've seen certain things in regards to this season, how we've lost. And look, this is me calling it like I see it. They are really making losing like an art form. They're finding various ways to lose a game, and it's just sad, man. It really is. It's really, really sad. Jack, salute, brother. Raider LG, salute. Appreciate you guys pulling on in. The numbers was good. Car INT before the half. And look, from what I saw, and also people telling me that were at the game, they were saying Amir Abdullah was open. Granted, he did get bumped in the shoulder when he threw that. It wasn't his throwing shoulder, but it was just dude, what are we doing? Red zone right now, Derek Carr is probably, if not, no, he's the second worst. Right behind him for the worst is Russell Wilson. But Derek Carr is really not that good in the red zone. Then look, this is something that we've had to deal with over and over and over again. And for me, the equivalent for us in our red zone woes was me as a kid watching my New York Mets. We have runners in scoring position. It could be no outs. It could be 1 out, but we couldn't seem to capitalize and fucking score. That is the equivalent to our red zone woes as a team. And it sucks. It really does. We should not constantly be relying on Daniel Carlson to put up points for us. That's a sin. Granted, he's an amazing kicker. He's a great kicker for us, but we need to be putting up 6 every time we're in the red zone, man. And I know it's easier said than done, but something's got to give. How many plays does Waller get in before turf toe kicks in? Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me not answer that question. They were holding Crosby on almost every drive in the rest of it. That's a fact. As many times as I watch, and you guys that were here, you saw me watching live, and I said it a couple of times during. I'm like, yo, he's being held. Where's the hold? Where is it? And nothing. Shout out to Raider John, because I saw him in the whip earlier doing a live. Shout out to him. Much love to him. He was saying, these refs should be graded on a week-by-week basis. They more or less should be in the principal's office and look, you did this wrong, you did that wrong. Why was that hold not called? Oh, yeah, get out of here. But again, at the same time, we, the Raiders, will forever be public enemy number 1. I'm pretty sure I'm under the influence now. Not literally. I'm not drinking alcohol. But I'm under the influence that there is a book, there is a rule book that the commissioner and the refs both own. Page 1 of that book says, fuck the Raiders. The last page of that book, see page 1. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But look, I'm calling it exactly how I'm seeing it right now. CT said it was already written we were going to lose that game, Hammer. Okay. Van City, my neighbor from the north. I feel like I haven't seen you in so long, man. Hope you're doing well. Everyone's favorite Canadian. That's a fact. That is a fact. Hope you're doing well, bro. Just went out, damn it. Yeah, numbers. I don't know if you came in after I gave the scenarios. We have to win out, but there's also teams that have to lose. The Jets and Patriots have to lose 2 of their remaining 4. The Patriots have to lose that game to us this coming Sunday. The Jaguars have to lose 1 game because we lost to them. Again, it's almost like deja vu all over again. We need help, but we also have to handle our business as well these remaining 4 weeks. So we will see, man. We have the Patriots, we have the Steelers, we have the Niners, and we have the Chiefs. So help me God. If we go into this game come week 18 against the Chiefs and it is playoff implications for us, you cannot tell me I did not call that from the jump of the season. I'm not tooting my own horn or anything, but those that have been watching the entire season, even the preseason, I said it time and time again, even when the schedule was released, do not be surprised that the final game of the season has playoff implications in it. I will lose my shit if that happens. Some scripted game is a Bucks versus the Saints. Yeah, man, just gearing up for this weekend. A lot of family coming over. I'm thinking about potentially doing a holiday special. I'm probably going to get eviscerated for doing it while we have people in the house. But yeah, I think I might end up doing it. Yeah, Sean, Trayvon got cut by the Cardinals, so now we get a 7th round pick. Had he played 2 more games, we would have gotten a 6th round pick. So that was broken probably a little over hour and a half ago. Jayon Brown has now been placed on IR, made a couple of other roster moves. That's where we're at right now. Play that guard we got from Denver. He's a dog. See, somebody just asked me what I knew about him, and I said not too much. Maybe he's a guy that they're going to plug and play. Is that – hold on. I do have it up. Pause. Are you talking about Netani Moody, or are we talking about – well, Willie Wright's on the practice squad. So are you talking about Netani Moody? Why? Hold up. Why? For those that have been watching long enough, you know my thoughts on Mullen. Sign Trayvon Mullen? I'd rather shit in my hands and clap. No, thank you. Nobody said numbers. Nobody has mentioned Diablo since he's been placed on IR. I do not know the extent of the injury. I do not know when he's coming back. I really don't. He's not that help. Lamonte, Trayvon Mullen is not that help. Homeboy decides to wait weeks and weeks and weeks to go and get toe surgery, like just around, I think, the start of training camp. Before that, he's doing IG lives on boats with dots. Like he probably tripped over one of them, and that's how he messed his toe up. Nah, I'm good. Dude is not, he doesn't, no, hell no. That's another sound. I'm going to get that Tracy Morgan soundbite from, oh my God, what is it? The one with Bruce Willis. I can't remember the name of it right now, but I got to get that one next. When he does the no, hell no. Yeah, that's going to be next. Shout out to Thor. What up, brother? Sean H., there you go. All eyes on G. I feel like I might have missed you before, brother. Salute. See? Everybody down the board. Trust me, it could work for these last 4 games. All right. I can't put up a poll because we are on StreamYard. Actually, let's try this. I'm going to try this right here and see if it works. If I can do it this way, we might be golden. Let me try something for you guys real quick. Where's the live one? If this works, then we're in business. Let's see. Engage with your audience. Yep. Hold on, guys. Bear with me. Sorry for the dead air. All right, guys. We got a poll up now. I just put it in the chat. Should the Raiders sign recently released cornerback Trayvon Mullen? Vote now, guys. I'm going to leave this poll up for at least 10 minutes. I'm going to give it 10 minutes. And yeah, we'll have that discussion after 10 minutes. It is now 7:06. So at 7:16, we will have that conversation. Let me see. Let me see. Am I missing anybody right here? Cop Out. That's what I couldn't remember the name of it. I'm gonna get that soundbite though. Good God Almighty. I was just on Dox's live and he said you guys are talking about heading to Kansas City to black it out for the draft. Something I'm definitely gonna think. Yeah, we had a conversation last night. Yeah, I think that we're gonna do our best to get back together for another draft party. I've reached out to some people from the Kansas City Black Hole chapter, trying to potentially secure a venue where we can do another live stream and draft party for each and every single one of you guys. And potentially, me and him are going to talk more about this. We're going to talk amongst the rest of the guys about this. Maybe our second annual flag football game. If you guys are down for that as well. So we'll see, especially if I can get my knee back to normal. Yeah, I think we should be trying to do that. Confidence level in the Raiders winning out. Raider Chaos, I've been saying this for the last couple of weeks. I'm taking this 1 week at a time. I'm looking forward to the Patriots. Like I said, we will do a matchup preview. I'm going to most likely have Beantown breakdown. I'm thinking Thursday. We will do something. I'm going to give him a call when I finish tonight. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that game right now. I put a video up for those that didn't see. I put a 2-minute video up earlier today from my very first time in Allegiant. It was our last preseason game against the Patriots this past summer. And man, just being in that stadium, we didn't even stay for the game. We left just before kickoff, but just to be able to be in that atmosphere was fucking unforgettable. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. I know it's months after, but I just was looking through videos today and saw it and it's like, I need to share this with you guys. So it's an amazing experience. The dopest name in the YouTube community, in the Raider Nation community as a whole, man. Johnny Kicknuts. Salute, brother. What is good? Mullen has to bang the old lady with socks on. Oh my God, I'm going to throw up. I'm going to throw up. Waller released Turf Toes a diss track on Mullins. Makes sense. When Mullins played, he played well enough, but he needs to stay on the field. Nah, I'm not convinced, bro. If he's healthy, I like the depth it could bring. I'm not convinced. If not, I'm planning a trip with my fiance and my mother in New York in the spring. Would love to meet you on Wasted. Bro, just let us know. Let us know. Most definitely. Just let us know. I know the answer now. Namdi Asamoah. There you go. cut Averett. We did cut Averett. Are you on the IO with your knee hair? I might as well be, man. To be quite honest, and I don't know. I still couldn't believe that I actually stayed on the field the entire time we played that flag game. I don't know what's wrong with it, and I'm afraid to get it looked at. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that shit. I'm afraid that I'm gonna be told something because I've never had knee problems, a knee injury ever. So I'm kind of afraid to find out what the hell exactly is wrong. But I think it's just old age, and I'm not that old. Hammer will be on IR after. Mullins is too handsy. That's a fact. Yo, N1, you are a Broncos fan. Where is your team going? Y'all are always a quarterback away from a Super Bowl. Your team is fucking ass. You got swept by us. Sit down, take your hands off the keyboard, and shut the fuck up. Yo, you know who I was thinking? You know what that's my fault. Lamonte, you know who came into my mind when I saw Averett? I read it wrong. I thought in my head Arnett for some stupid reason. I just couldn't stand him. That's why. Averett or Mullins, if healthy. Averett. Sorry. Averett. He's definitely a lot better in man. Mullins, again, way too handsy. Way too handsy. He's got nothing to say now because N1 Ballers, you have yet to defeat the Las Vegas Raiders. Think about that, buddy. Think about that. Hold that L. Better yet, N1. Do me a favor, bro. Do me a favor. I'm working on it. It's not the years, it's the miles for me. So I hear you. Yeah, it's I don't know, man. Life after football has really not been the best to me, and this is something I should have known to expect a very, very long time ago. All right, so let me check the other real quick. I want to see something with the poll. Pause. It just did not sound right at all. I can't drag this. Oh, okay. So we only had it open for 6 minutes, but I think 6 minutes is enough. With 49 votes, 20% said yes, they should sign Trayvon Mullen. 55% said no. My big bro is actually calling right now. Hold on, guys. Yo. What's poppin', bro? I'm live, bro. What's good? Oh, shit. I forgot. Hey, hit me when you get off, because I talked to some of the bros. We locked in for KC there. So can I break the news to the nation? What's that? What you just said. Can I break it? Can I break news to the nation? Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. I'm gonna call you when I finish. All right. Later. Breaking news, Raider Nation. We are locked in for KC for the NFL draft. So we will be there live in person, pulling up, y'all. We're gonna details to follow, but that's the news that we just got. So back to the poll. 24% said yes, that they would sign recently released Trayvon Mullen. 53% said no, and 24% said they'd rather shit in their hands and clap. Appreciate y'all. I'm ending the poll, man. That's fucking dope. Oh, I fucking love you guys. Oh, God. Yo, for the 24%, I love you all. It's crazy that we got more from Mullins than we did for Leatherwood. That's a fact. But you know what? You know what's funny? When it happened, I will never forget this. We talked about Mullen for the longest time, and I'm like, dude, he's not going to be here. We could get him we can trade him away for a conditional 6th or a 7th. Nah, you crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. Da, 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 da. He gets traded to Arizona for the conditional pick. Yo, Wace is like, yo, you called it. Other people like, God damn, he fucking called it. Like, don't ever question my knowledge of football. Nick Mullins. No. Yo, I'm done with you. You think so? Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna put that vote back up. I'm gonna put it on the community post after this live. And again, guys, look, I put the link up before. If anybody wants to pull on up, sound off. It is Talk That Shit Tuesday. We've been on for I don't know how long because I don't see a clock on here right now. But yeah, I really do not see a clock on here. Oh, never mind. It's right there. We've been on for 46 minutes. This goes to show that I'm just burnt out and tired. If you guys want to pull up, sound off, come on, man. Let's Talk That Shit Tuesday. It is about you. It is about the Raider Nation. Come on in. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about Trayvon Mullen. Let's talk about these next 4 games. Like I said, I obviously want to take it 1 week at a time, but it's always good to hear from you guys, hear you guys sound off. Callie, if you want to call in with KJ, you're more than welcome to. Not call in, I'm sorry. The link is there for you guys to pull up today. So if you want to pull up with KJ, pull up, bro. Donkeys have never beat Mahomes and been swept by the Raiders 3 years in a row. Yep. Again, ballers, hold this. The Raiders only let him go because they thought that they were going to get J.C. Jackson. Oh, shit. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from the West Coast. You know him from For Life, our Raider story. Ladies and gentlemen, Mighty Thor is in the building. I did Adam. The hell? What the hell just happened? All right. I don't know where Thor's at. It says he's here. Thor? I don't know. I'm going to see if he pulls up. Actually, I'll remove him and have him come back on. Yo! Thor! Yeah, I don't know what happened. It was good.
What's good, man? Long time no see.
Yes, sir.
Just chilling, drinking a couple shots, enjoying the little man going down to sleep because he's been being a pest all day, man.
This is why when people ask me, do I have kids? I say no. I like.
Oh, I love. No! Don't take it that I don't love having a kid. I love.
No, I know. I'm just messing with you.
It's just the matter of he's teething, and it's been a headache and a hell lately.
Bro, Wasted already has told me, like, we had this conversation a while back, and he's like, dude, like, I know you're gonna make for a great father, but I'm telling you now, I'll be laughing my ass off when you're calling me and Docs at 1, 2 in the morning because the baby won't stop crying. I'm like, fuck you guys.
Trust me, for the first 2 nights of the weekend, man, I spent trying to figure out. I didn't know he was teething. I was just thinking he was being crabby just to be crabby. And then my old lady came down, felt around his teeth, and she said, "It feels like a tooth is busting." And I was like, "Oh, so he's teething. We need to give him a bunch of ibuprofen and shit."
Hold on, Dabo. Who said, oh, these are fans? I was about to say, me of all people? Nope. But for what he did, I gave him this award.
You're a fucking idiot.
But nah, like, look, I knew that he was going to be there for us. Like, I knew days ahead that, look, they were going to waive him on a Friday. We had interest in him before the trade deadline, and the Chargers like, nope. They waived him that Friday. Nobody could claim him until Monday. I was like, yo, the Raiders are going to get him. We're going to get him. And
honestly,
it happened.
Outside of that one penalty he did, I don't think he did so bad that game.
He's been solid the first 3 weeks he's been here. He's been very solid.
Honestly, man, he's been the reason our defensive line's been able to get kind of open, especially Chandler Jones. Like Chandler Jones.
What have I been saying
lately?
What have I been saying for the longest time? It starts with the interior D line. They're going to open up. They were going to open up things for us, and they have. So I'm happy with him being here. I want him here for another couple of years, but he's got to be smarter about his decision making on the field. Like that was that was selfish. That's the best way to put it. Shout out to Packer legend. This dude is a Packer fan. Do not give him a hard time. He loves the content, and I'm glad that he's here. Appreciate you, Packer legend. Thank you for pulling on up.
Fans come in our chat, and they're not always bad people.
Nah, we just have that one idiot and one ballers, and his team is garbage.
I hate Hefe KC.
He's not allowed in here no more, so we don't have to worry about that.
He comes in other chats and tries to make an ass out of himself, and I hate that guy. But anyway, I was meaning to ask you and hear me out on this.
Go ahead.
I remember Sunday when Al Michaels said something about the NFL. This could be a very Hollywood blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden the referees started calling. You don't sometimes think the NFL is just a little bit rigged, do you?
There's certain things that are said during games that it's like you just wish would not have been said. Like,
and then right after it happens, bop,
yeah,
bop, bop, bop.
Like a perfect example of that, especially for us this season, is when they make certain comments. Like the one that I remember specifically is when they talked about Daniel Carlson and his streak with field goals.
Yeah, they said that
the second they mentioned it, miss. Like, come on. Stop putting stuff into the universe.
And if they're not putting shit in the universe, like they said at that game, and this is where I'm starting to question, is the NFL really that against us? Al Michaels said, wouldn't it be something if Baker Mayfield had some kind of Hollywood, or this ain't going to be no Hollywood ending or some shit, and then all of a sudden the referees right on the fucking cue, penalty, penalty.
Yep. This is why, like, it's
and just... then I look it up online, and I see that it's pretty much almost the same fucking exact game the Buccaneers played against the fucking whatever team they were playing the week before.
Yeah. It's at times a lot of people like, oh, it's scripted, it's rigged. Like,
and maybe I'm just being paranoid and thinking that it's scripted or rigged, but it seems sometimes very rigged.
Yeah, I try not to believe that.
I try not to believe that it is, but sometimes it feels like it's very WWE-ish.
Matt, you're 1,000% correct. Like I said, there is a book out there for the refs and the commissioner of the league. Page 1 says, fuck the Raiders. Last page says, see page 1. So, look, we will forever be public enemy number one. We have to find ways to just stick it to the league, stick it to Goodell. I really, at this point, after the situation and everything that was released last week in regards to the situation with the Washington, and the Washington Commanders, obviously Goodell had his hand in it as well. I think Snyder should automatically have to forfeit ownership of that team, and I think Goodell needs to be run out of the league as well for that. That's just sick.
And I know that we shouldn't be talking about John Gruden, but at the same time, John Gruden, I mean, I hope the fuck to God he puts the balls to the wall on the NFL for this bullshit.
I think he's going to, and I think he's going to go after Goodell, and I think he's also going to go after the Commanders organization as well.
On my phone, give me 1 second.
But Sinister, I appreciate you pulling on up, bro.
No, you have a good day, man.
All right, bro. Be safe. Appreciate you, brother. That was Sinister, one of my day ones, one of the most loyal viewers to this channel. I appreciate everybody that's in here, as always. And if it's your first time in here, please don't let it be your last. Oops, wrong one. We can't even show it. Break them thumbs, hit them subs, smash the bell, man. I apologize. Like, we're using the OBS virtual cam to do this so I can put up the overlays and all the fun stuff for you guys. If we were to trade Waller, let me get to this. I'm sorry. If we were to trade Waller, what will we get from the trade realistically? Probably a second, maybe a third. Realistically, a second or a third. Look, his numbers have not been solid. He has not been that much of a force since 2019. That's real. I think legitimately probably a second, maybe a third, if a team is really desperate and think that that's their tight end for the future. At 30 years old, I don't know. I do not know. What would a Tillery extension look like? Ruben, that's a good question. I would have to get back to you on that because I don't know currently what his market value is. I would say something along the lines of a 3-year deal, for the interior position, I would have to see exactly what his true market value is to be able to tell you that. Being in press man coverage with 15 seconds left makes me think this game was rigged. Look, if you were a smart corner, if you were a smart football player, and your coach told you to do that with seconds left in the game, and this is a question for everybody, actually. If you were a cornerback, if you were Sam Webb and you were in that situation and Patrick Graham called for press man coverage, would you play press or would you say, fuck you, I'm bailing on this and I'm playing deep? Like, I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on that. Would you guys play deep? Your quarterback wanted his own office away from his teammates. Shut the fuck up. Again, and one. You haven't beat us. Your quarterback is trash. Hold that L, bro. Seriously, when you talk, you really are.
You're a fucking idiot.
Can't blame Webb. He's no. I'm not blaming Jamal. I'm not blaming Sam Webb. I didn't even put, if I remember correctly, for the I shit the bed loser of the week, Sam Webb was not even in that poll. Patrick Graham was for calling that late in the game when they had the lead. If you were in his situation, if you were in Sam Webb's situation, would you have played man? Would you have played man coverage, or would you have said, fuck this, bail out and play deep? Pause. Julio, there you go. But I want to know what you like. If you were in Sam Webb's situation, what would you have done? Because me personally, I would have bailed. There's no way I'm playing press man coverage with seconds left in the game. There's no way. I get that, but I'm saying, rookie or not, if you were in that situation, what would you have done? That's what I'm asking. What would you have done if you were in that situation? Jamal just said he would have played deep. There you go. I'm telling you now, I would have bailed out immediately and just dropped back just because I knew what was going to happen. Because I knew what was going to happen. Seconds left on the clock, no timeouts for them. It was all or nothing. You don't play man coverage on that. No way. Nah. On that situation, look, okay. Let's run this question. Let's continue this question then. Because I see who just said it. The number said you got to listen to the coaches, right? So if Sam Webb bailed out, right? He played deep and either had a pass deflection or an interception. How do you think Patrick Graham's going to look at him after that? You think Patrick Graham's going to be pissed off? That's the follow-up. That's the follow-up to that scenario. But L&M, if you're right, then what, man? That's what I'm going with there. Rush 3, 8 deep. Could have did that too. R for life. What's good, brother? Yo, and one, if you're watching, that's your quarterback. R for life. Salute, my brother. If I was in that situation, I would have done what I had to do to keep my fucking job. If Webb doesn't do what the coach calls, he's going to hear that. You mean this? What the fuck? But again, numbers, it absolutely was. If you're right, then great. but you have to factor in being wrong in real life situations. Being wrong could mean cut forever. All right, that's fair enough. That's fair. See, this is why an LNM is one of those guys that he can come in here. We can have a debate. We can have a healthy conversation without it flying off the rails and going out of control. Very valid point. That's a very valid defense. Shout out to you, my brother. We should have had 4 safeties in the end zone. But again, I don't even know why I'm even mentioning it at this point, because this is, again, a situation that was a woulda, coulda, shoulda. We're now moving forward and looking on to the Patriots this coming Sunday. We're looking forward to the rest of these games, man, most definitely. He did. He absolutely did. I feel you. He should have bailed out in Sam Webb situation. You're kissing butt to stay on the field. Yeah. So it's realistically, it's a damn if you do, damn if you don't situation, realistically. Like, I was surprised when we put the poll up for the I Shit the Bed Loser of the Week that more people didn't go with Patrick Graham on that. McDaniels was the one that ultimately is this week's I Shit the Bed Loser of the Week, for the simple fact that he strayed away from what was working in the first half. Like Mac Hollins, you had Mac Hollins all over the place, whether he was receiving, you had him on end arounds, reverses, and he was doing very, very well with it. You steered away from that in the second half. For what reason? The targets to Moreau, just, I don't know. Moreau just, I don't think he's that guy for us. Tay was doing his thing in the first half, and then it just fell apart. I don't know, man. I don't know. Ruben Russ said we have 4 UDFAs getting a lot of playing time. This is the most important offseason in franchise history. We have a lot of picks and a lot of expiring contracts. That's a fact. Look, a lot of these guys outside, at least on the defense, guys outside of Nate Hobbs, Chandler Jones, and Max Crosby are just other guys. Good chance we're not going to see a lot of these guys back next year. And you know what? It is what it is. 70, 53, and 2 Raiders all-time record against the Donkeys, and one your team is ass. Literally ass. There's not one reason to be impressed, man, in that situation. It's giving the offense the best chance to score. I put that on Patrick Graham. That's what, like I said, I had both of the coaches' names up there. I forgot who the other 2 were, but it was just like, I think I did put Terry Carr up there because that was just a very poor performance. I forgot who the 4th person was. I'm shocked we're not. Oh, Tillery for his stupid penalty. I'm shocked we're not talking about the 4th and 1 more. I'm still pissed about the plus conservative play. Yeah, but again, that's the thing. Like, I've said it on these lives that I'm not here. That, like, I'm not on for tanking. The 5 words in professional sports that piss me off more than anything else when it comes to my teams: tanking, rebuild, and trust the process. Now, I feel like the players are playing for one another. It's hard to think exactly what the coaches are doing when you make stupid mistakes like that, when you steer away from things that are actually working on the field. It really makes you think, what is this coaching staff trying to prove? When it comes to the offense, all of a sudden steering away from what worked. Is Josh McDaniels really trying to throw Derek Carr, not under the bus, but throw him headfirst in front of a Mack truck? Like, that's what it looks like at this point. And it's fucked up. Because allegedly you came here because of Carr. And the system was going to work for Carr. And it's just like, at times, again, like looking back at that, looking at certain games where we had leads and we blew the leads because you're steering away from what worked. Are you really trying to make Derek Carr your sacrificial lamb? Is that what's going on? That's something to think about. And if somebody can clip that for me, I'll have no problem putting that back up on YouTube. But is Josh McDaniels really trying to make Derek Carr the sacrificial lamb of this organization moving forward? With what he's done to him this season, is Derek Carr going to be back? We know the scenarios, the what ifs that could happen this coming offseason, but it's so hard to not think like that. It really is. Clee Farrell jumping off sides on the fucking punt. Look, Clee jumped. Max had the offsides. You guys are on the defensive line, and one of your top jobs when you're on the defensive line, and this is from experience, watch the fucking ball. That's it. At the start, I was optimistic on McDipshit. Now, not so much. Still rocking with the squad, but it sucks. Had such high hopes for the season. Kyle, we all did. And again, I've said this over the last couple of weeks. A lot of us put the cart ahead of the horse. I said it going into the start of the regular season. There were still things that we needed. People like, oh, this team is going to the Super Bowl. The only way we would have remotely been Super Bowl contenders is if we had more depth at the defensive tackle position, if we had a solidified veteran right tackle, more depth at the cornerback position. And we didn't have those things. So, look, we got hoodwinked. At the end of the day, I think we got hoodwinked with everything that's been going on. What is your team's record, and how many times did you lose to us this year? Again,
he's a pack of dicks, lady. I'm sorry. I'm working on it.
McDaniel wants to be the reason we win, always gets too cute. Nation of Pillagers. That's another dope name. I think you just became second place to like the dopest name on the YouTube Rated Nation community. It's Johnny Kicknuts, and then this Nation of Pillagers. That shit brings energy. That shit brings like, I'm ready to suit up and knock somebody's dick in the dirt right now. Like, that name is dope, bro. I've never been of a mindset we are tanking. I truly believe Josh overthinks situational football. He keeps getting conservative and trying to be cute at the wrong time. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree with that. Every team we blew a lead to except KC has a losing record. Yep. And we've lost to teams with losing records. We've lost to teams with losing records. So, again, it's another damned if you do, damned if you don't, man. It really is. Then why extend him makes no sense. Look, that's where it's blowing my mind. But at the same time, R for Life, the language in that contract, none of it's guaranteed. They can release him before the start of the new league year and save themselves $110 million. They could trade him if he happens to waive his no trade clause to whatever team shows that interest that he would like to go to. They could keep him and have him take some type of cut. To restructure that contract in one way, shape, or form. Maybe draft a quarterback in the second or third round. Let him learn behind Carr and be the successor to Carr when Carr's contract is up. I don't know. Raiders game, recognized game. What is up? Graham told Clee to jump off sides for an extension. Oh my God, you're terrible. You know what? You're getting this for that one.
What the fuck?
Like, really, dude? I think Josh feels pressure as a supposed top play caller, and with Andy Reid's and Sean McVay's, he's trying to match that cloth, and he can't. That's a fucking valid point right there. Get your favorite flavor smoking wood cars grilled. God damn, man. Y'all are terrible. Just keep it conventional. You had Tom Brady call plays like that, and don't ever try to control cars. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. On L&M, you came in not too long ago. Like, we talked about that earlier in the show. And I said, I wish just for once. I know Derek Carr is just he's a Christian guy. I'm not knocking it at all. Like, look, that's your faith. That's cool. I wish just for once that he would just eviscerate Josh McDaniels on the sideline and more or less be like, fuck you, I'm going to call the game the way that I want to. And just show him up and win a game. Like, but we know that'll never happen. I'm actually trying to catch up with you guys in the chat because I'm so engaged with you guys in these conversations. Kenneth, we're neighbors. Salute, brother. Salute. Like I told Docs earlier, if we get Brady and Carr ends up going to Tampa, I have a gut feeling we're about to see 2022 all over again. I thought that this year, and I put it out there a while back, that we could potentially have been watching Tom Brady ride off into the sunset as a result of us playing them in the Super Bowl and kicking their ass. But obviously that's not happening. Is Waller Renfrow coming back this week? Raiders till death. We will have the updated injury report tomorrow evening. These guys return to the facility tomorrow for their first practice this week ahead of their matchup on Sunday versus the New England Patriots. I'm hoping so. Like I said, the injury report will be out tomorrow. I'm sorry. The report will be out tomorrow evening. As I stated earlier, Jayon Brown was placed on the injured reserve list earlier today. We signed Netani Muti to an active roster. Kanai Mauga to the practice squad. Guard Willie Wright to the practice squad. And yesterday, Jordan Meredith was signed to the practice squad as well. So that's the updated roster moves as of right now. And like I said, there will be more to talk about tomorrow. Cut him, get Brady for a year. At least Brady will cuss him out for stupid play calling. You're right. We've seen pictures. We've seen videos of that happening. And yep. You're absolutely right. Carr's trying to get in God's house. We fucked. Yeah. Yo, I can't with y'all. Brown on RR, he's been. Look, this was a guy in Jayon Brown that was supposed to be such a great covering linebacker for us. I didn't see it this year. Not an insult, just a fact of life. I didn't see it this year. Yo, you have no idea. It's been a while since like so many people have been in here that I'm trying to catch up with you guys in the chat. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm playing Waller off the bench off a waiver wire. Let's go. Claimed him. That whack-ass rapper better. We need O-line, D-line, linebacker, cornerback speed, receiver, maybe a QB. I don't know how we can pay for Jacobs and fix all the holes. One way we can pay him. Sit Derek Carr down, have a conversation with him, ask him to restructure that contract, and we get Jacobs an extension. That's how it's going to start. You want those guys, you want those core guys to be around you for another 2-3 years. Realistically, with all the deals that these guys got recently, it is a legitimate 2 to 3 year plan for this organization. Then you take a pay cut and you become the reason that Jacob stays here for another 2-3 years. Draft only defensive line, middle linebacker. We'll see, man. We'll see. Get Spencer Rattler. He's another guy I'd rather shit in my hands and clap. All right, guys. We have been on for, I'm trying to find the clock again, 1 hour and 15 minutes. This is probably the longest live I've done in a very long time, and that doesn't include me doing a live game. But I'm going to wrap it up because I still got things to do around the house, and I'm just realizing it's almost 8 o'clock at night on the East Coast. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys that pulled on up tonight. If you guys haven't already, please do me a favor on the way out. And if it's your first time in here, please don't let it be your last. We are on that road to 5K. We're a little over 4,400 subs, 4,420 to be exact. It would be great to close out the year being at 5K. Spread the word about this channel, guys. You guys know what I'm about. And it's all about you at the end of the day. I appreciate each and every single one of y'all that pulled on up tonight. Again, on your way out, break them thumbs, hit them subs, smash the bell for all your Raiders news, rumors, updates, live streams, and reactions right here in the official, the original, the only house, Hammers.House. Guys, with that being said, continue to stay safe. Most importantly, be kind to one another. COVID is still around. Remember to wash your hands and your asses. And as always, win, lose, or tie, Raider Nation till I die. Till next time, y'all. Peace, love, and positivity. We out.